bio and please enjoy.
I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. Really, my goal as a mentor or as a coach, it's so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to pursue success and drive sustainable.
I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights.
Dr. Nampumalelo Rial Kunene is an international human rights policy analyst who consults on policies and procedures related to human rights compliance. She is a highly sought-after, energetic, certified Lace Brown international speaker. This passionate leader holds a PhD with a discipline in leadership and business. Dr. Rial N. Kunene is the author and host to Rise to Greater Heights, a book and YouTube channel to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. She is also a coach, mentor, and an MC, well known for encouraging many to rise from mediocrity into greatness. Her vision is not only to motivate, but also to empower audiences with a fresh perspective inspiration they require to pursue success and drive sustainable outcomes. In a seriously funny way, Dr. Kunene is an award-winning author, 10 times #1 Amazon and international best-selling author. Her #1 best-selling book, Rise to Greater Heights, has inspired and empowered many to pursue their personal and professional passion to become go-getters. As a trainer, diplomacy protocol officer, and strategist, Rial believes that we are in full control of our choices. Her mission is to meet the needs and transform lives of her clients and her audience. She is also a true advocate for creating new policies that uphold human rights and prevent human rights violations. Dr. Kunene's purpose is to teach everyone about human rights and help organizations understand and promote human rights. Her goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs, then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. This change maker, trailblazer, and revolutionary is pushing boundaries and creating a real change worldwide. Like a phoenix that never accepted defeat and rose from its own ashes, she wants to challenge you to unleash your greatness and rise to greater heights. Dr. Rial N. Kunene wears many hats. As a professional certified sales manager, CEO, certified travel counselor, publisher, medical aesthetician, philanthropist, and a commissioner for oaths, following her dreams gave her purpose to see her goals through and understand that she does have everything she needs to reach her full potential. Her everyday message is that your journey to be a better person starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core will make you understand that you are the only one who can accomplish your dreams. Hebrews 11, Psalms 27 and 40 keeps her to rise to greater heights. The sky is no longer the limit, but now the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Kings and queens, please join me. Welcome, Dr. Rial N. Kunene.
Thank you so much, amazing. Because Pastor Elaine and Margie, you've just set the bar high. So I'm like trying to think, am I going to be able to fit in your shoes with whatever information that you've already shared right now? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to fit in those shoes, but you've just set the bar high for me. Like Pastor Elaine, she mentioned that I will have to understand identity abuse, and then we'll also have to conquer self-doubt. speaking with impact. And then Meiji on the other side, she was like, you have to be willing to examine your current beliefs. What's working for you right now and what needs to be shifted? So you'll have to be able to do that. And you must be willing to start fresh with a new perspective. So my question to you, what do you have in mind that you just want to overcome any obstacles that you are going through? How are you going to do that? Overcome your business or your obstacles that you experience through your life. How do you do that? Because self-employment, it can be a tough gig, and going can even get mild and uncomfortable as you are going, since it's up to you as to how, when, and where you choose to work. So the first piece of advice I would love to give to our individuals out there, our audience out there, is that you'll have to do a reality check in case you are thinking of quitting maybe your normal 9 to 5 job into full-time entrepreneurship. Because when one thinks of being your own boss, just picture this: you've spent so many years working on your job that hasn't been what you wanted, but right now you're just smiling because it's almost over. You've been working on something that you never liked, like Major mentioned that she used to work for like 40 years in the normal corporate America job. So think about that right now I'm smiling because you know what, I'm just about to start this new venture. Because self-employment, it can be a wonderful step to finding a fulfilling career, but it can also be the most challenging experience that you go over there of being your own boss, because it takes dedication, it takes motivation to make the right choices when the going gets tough. Good people, you really don't have to see the whole staircase, but you need to take the first step to get to the top. As my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to become great in life. Let's face it. Let's face it. Being your own boss has so many rewards out there. And one of the first thing that comes into mind is the freedom that you will be setting your own hours. Because starting your own business, it can be a scary thing, but it also opens a world of almost unlimited possibilities each day. So from my personal experience as an entrepreneur, having a good sense of strategies to guide you as you make this shift will be very helpful in order for you to determine if this path is for you. As flight attendants always say, that put on your oxygen mask first before you assist others, because if you don't, you and the other person you're trying to help could possibly go down. So put on that oxygen mask first on yourself, because you know what? Passion leads the way. So you'll have to fuel it daily. Like any flame, turning your passion into a thriving business may not be as daunting as you think, but the depth of whether to follow your passion or follow the money, it never ends. It never ends. So follow your passion, do what you love so deeply, be patient and embrace the journey, because this is a journey. Entrepreneurship is a journey. When you're starting a business from scratch, planning ahead, it helps you to anticipate your financial needs and arrange suitable funding. So the average entrepreneur out there, they work very long hours, and this is probably the most stressful challenge on the list. Trust me, believe it or not, you need to learn to delegate properly. And new entrepreneurs, they are forced to make hundreds of choices each and every day. It's all too easy to stifle creativity and motivation with excessive interference. So plan your day accordingly. So good people, Pastor Elaine and Meiji, they've shared amazing nuggets on how to overcome obstacles. Either it's a personal obstacle or it's a business obstacle. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. But when that alarm clock goes off, please don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I'll wake up in the next 2 minutes. I'll wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever is a long time. Why don't you wake up, get going, and get organized? As a business owner, get organized. There is only one true thing to power you forward and help you to stay on top of things that needs to be done. That's being organized. Why? I'm glad you've asked that, because organization will help you to complete all the tasks that you have in hand, and it makes you believe in your purpose more. So get organized. All successful businesses, they keep detailed records, and a good way to do this is kind of to create a to-do list each and every day. This is what I'm going to be doing each and every day. So by keeping a detailed records, this will ensure that you are completing all the tasks that are essential to the survival of your business. So good people, go out there and get organized. You know, it's so funny. It's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful, beautiful name, Nompumelelo. I know many, when they try to say my name, they always butcher my name. I remember Meshi yesterday, she was like asking me, how do you say your name? And I'm like, you know what? Many people, they always butcher my name. They always butcher my name. But Nompumelelo in my own language, it means mother of all success. So you can see that I am really, really challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. So if I may ask you, how many of you, excuse me, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve? Maybe, let me say, maybe in the next 6 months. I know myself, I am one of those people. I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. So as a coach or as a mentor, my goal is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. You know, I so wish that you could just tell yourself that you know what, I've had all these amazing speakers have shared more nuggets on how to overcome obstacles in your life. How can I overcome obstacles in my business, in my life? I so wish that you can tell yourself that, you know what, it's high time for you to go out there and be the change and make a difference. The change that we want to see must first begin with you. But in order for you to go out there and be the change, in order for you to go out there and make a difference, you've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry like the hungry lion in the jungle. Really, that hungry lion in the jungle, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes his way. It doesn't matter if you're a giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. And it's so funny because even with elephants, when they see a lion, what they do is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already told themselves that, you know what, I'm a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I see a lion, I'll have to run. I believe that's the lion mindset that we need in order for us to grow our business, in order for us to overcome any business obstacles. Because you know what, I believe that we all rise together and we rise to greater heights, and we rise by lifting each other up than tearing anyone down. And we're only here as queens, we're only here to fix each other's crown. So we'll have to rise to greater heights. Please write this down in conclusion. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. You know, it's so funny. When I was in the eighth grade, I was nicknamed Phoenix. I was nicknamed Phoenix after writing a composition using the idiomatic expression that says, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix bird, meaning I became successful again. Really, that English teacher, she didn't know that the nickname Phoenix resonates with me. And it also aligns with my destiny. So for those of you who don't know the phoenix bird, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried like hundreds of years ago. This immortal creature, it acquires new life by rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents our capacity for vision and success. I want to encourage you as you are watching and listening under my voice that when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars to show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside, and trust in your own capability to rise from your own ashes. Since the phoenix has to die, bear and experience pain before resurrection from its own ashes. You know, I know you've heard this before, that your setback is your setup for your comeback. Your setback is your setup for your comeback. So if I can be honest with you, I don't know what goals you've set for the next 6 months. I don't know what dreams you have for your own future. But here is one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. Those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that God has a better plan for every one of us. Your objective is what you were designed for and the reason why you live today. With God, I believe that we're all destined for greatness as long as we follow his strategy. This is when the growth commences, because discovering your gifts and following God's idea will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach your full potential. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, who once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And the late Dr. Miles Monroe once said, the richest place on this planet is the cemetery, because that's where all the goals, all the visions, all the skills, all the talents, all the dreams have been buried. Honestly, I don't know about you, but with me listening to all these messages, it just gave me sleepless nights. And I remember it very well when I first started journaling my first book, Rise to Greater Heights, which is a comprehensive guide to turn your fears into greater success. And I didn't stop there. If you remember it very well, May 25th, 2020, George Floyd died in police custody in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, I believe that we need to stand for a world where no one shall live in fear because of the color of their skin, and where the criminal justice system treats everyone fairly and equally, because I believe that we are all equal in dignity. So I decided to write my book, Human Rights as Well, Equal in Dignity, because I believe that everyone is born free and no one should ever be subject to such unjustified violence. And you may ask yourself, what's really holding you back from going confident in the direction of your dreams? Is it fear, procrastination, mediocrity, or distraction? Kings and queens, it's so essential to assess your goals' progress. In so doing, you will have to cultivate your mindset for success. And we came together in this last book, 15 different co-authors around the world, being coached, mentored by Les Brown, with only one mindset: resilience to greatness. So I believe all these books have the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. And I also have a free transformation guide for you. It's available on my website, www.risetogreaterheights.com. So with this free transformation guide, trust me, you'll be able to explore leadership, empowerment, being purpose-driven, mentorship, coaching, resilience to greatness, emotional intelligence, mental health, and many, many more topics, including spiritual growth as well as successful parenting. Because growing up, I didn't have much in life, because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. And thank God I missed that flight, because I'm still here today. I'm still sharing my message with the world, because I had everything because of my mama's love. And I love you so much, Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today on, I, Dr. Riel and Gunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you so much, amazing speakers. Thank you so much. So at this moment, please feel free to share with the audience how they can reach out to you. If you have any freebie that you want to share with them, any books, any upcoming events, please feel free to share with the audience. And then I will come back, because I'm going to check if we have any questions being posted. I will come back and wrap up. So Pastor Elaine, the stage is yours.
There we go. So thank you so much. I love your enthusiasm. And as I said earlier, I'm doing a speaker training. It's a 5-day event that's free. And everybody who signs up for this upcoming summit will have free access to that as well. And the summit is for small church pastors. It's really all the speakers are small church pastors. And it's tips and tools and just really kind of a camaraderie of those who have smaller ministries and feel left out from the bigger Christian leadership conferences. And if you register for that, you will automatically get sent to the group where the speaker training will be 2 weeks after the summit. And so the summit's in 2 weeks, and you'll get that training for free. And then you'll be able to access me, Pastor Elaine, on all social media. You can find me there as well. So thank you again so much for allowing me to come.
Wow, thank you so much, Pastor Elaine. And I believe that the audience will reach out to you for sure, because they need this. They need this empowerment. So thank you, Pastor Elaine. You can go ahead, Meiji, and share with the audience how they can reach out to you. Oh, I think she's frozen. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's frozen. She's frozen. Wow. Okay. While we're waiting for Meiji to share with us, I'm just going to go over the comments right now. I can see our audience. Our audience has really been moved. They've been changed. I can see, let me see here. I can see Mariah watching. She's saying, what a topic, what a topic. And I see Saveda watching us. She's saying, blessed morning, beautiful ladies. Blessed mornings. And yes, Pastor Elaine has already commented there. And Saveda is saying that, oh, awesome work. Message Maggie. I literally just wrote down yesterday. Don't stop dreaming is a message given on yesterday. Oh, wow. Yes. Continue, reach out to Meiji Saveda. For sure, she needs to hear what you've just shared with us. And I can see there, I can see Princess Sebe saying that rise, queens, rise. So our audience have been really, really moved. They've been motivated. So thank you so much for sharing such a profound, much needed message, Pastor Elaine and Meiji. Yeah, I think the system just kicked her out because she was like frozen. She was like frozen. So I believe she's going to be able to share with the audience on our live streaming, and then the audience will take it from there. So at this moment, thank you so much to our amazing audience for joining us today here at Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. I see Joanne, she's saying, I wish I could have had this whole life. Thank you for the encouragement. Yes, it was really, really motivating to have so much amazing speakers sharing from their experience on how to actually overcome obstacles. And Saveda is saying this has been really, really awesome. Thank you so much to our amazing audience for joining us here at Rise to Greater Heights Network, where you can turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. So I hope from all these messages, from all these amazing speakers, you've been inspired, you've been motivated,